Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Emily, the Lupine Witch of Dark Ether Transcendence. If you've been following me for some time, welcome back. So first off, I'm going to acknowledge that today is a very special, powerful day astrologically because Pluto has officially shifted into the sign of Aquarius and will remain in the sign of Aquarius until 2044. What this means in layman's terms is that huge, massive transformation that we have never seen before is going to be taking place on a collective level as a whole and on a personal inner level with yourself. So if you're seeing this, Spirit wants you to see this. Now, because of this energy, there is a mix of stuff kind of going on today. You have one side of people who they're dark in the tower moments right now. Some of those people are people that are not meant to awaken at this time. And there will be some on this planet that they're not here to awaken, they're not ready yet, and that's okay. Got to honor their journey. Just as you want your journey honored, we got to honor theirs, right? And also a mix of those that are going through their dark night of the soul, they are finally awakening, okay? They are babies to this. A lot of chaos, a lot of tower moments here, okay? On the other side, we got those of us that we've been doing this work for quite some time. We've been shedding the lies and manipulation that people, places, the environment society has placed upon us. We've been working on becoming sovereign and our God self. We've been healing, we've been growing, we've been transforming. Okay? So we've got those that they're feeling, oh, this is really heavy. Because to them it is. They have those on this side, okay, the tower side is what I'm going to call it. It feels heavy to them because they are carrying so much dense energy that the higher vibrational light that's coming in, their bodies literally cannot hold it. So it feels heavy to them because it's bringing up all their wounds. And those wounds, dense energy, it's heavy. And for those of us on the more healed side or lighter side, we feel lighter because, again, we've already shed so much of that dense energy that the high vibrational energy coming in from this has an easier time entering into our bodies and our consciousness. All right? So we've got these two energies. They are the same thing, both sides of the same coin. Okay? Now, this is going to be a timeless message that I am sharing. Whenever you see this is when you are meant to see this. But one of the things that I picked up on the collective at this time is if there's a group of people that are feeling very stuck and they're getting very down on themselves. And this could be maybe you're comparing yourself, oh, the people around you, they got a new house, they got a new car, they got a higher paying job, they got a baby, they got married, and you're just like, what am I doing? Am I behind? All I'm doing is working on myself. That's nothing. I'm so lazy. Wrong. Okay, for others of you, maybe, again, you're on the spiritual journey and you're following people, maybe even like myself as well, where we've been on this journey for some time. And some of the things we say or the things that we share, you may not fully get. And you may feel like, oh, am I behind? Maybe I should be getting that by now. Or sometimes it clicks and then it doesn't. And then it clicks and then it doesn't. Am I behind on my spiritual journey, in my ascension, and in my consciousness? Am I slow? Maybe you're on the twin flame journey and you've been on it for quite some time. You're like, oh, why isn't this going faster? I see all these other people around me getting into relationships and getting married and being able to come together. Or in my case, because I totally fell into this for many, many years, guys, the whole like, I'm stuck, I can't seem to move forward, right? I constantly felt that way. One of the things for me is I would see other twin flame couples who were living together and be like, why can't I live with my twin flame? Like, me and my twin flame have been in physical separation for 10 years. He has been in Georgia and I've been in North Dakota. That's 4,000 plus miles apart. And I have seen him twice in 10 years, physically. Okay? And so I used to see all these people coming together. I'm like, why do they get to be together? I've been with him for so long. Am I behind on my journey? Am I failing at my journey? Wherever you land on this, and it may be a little bit of all of this, I'm going to tell you right now, there is no such thing as being behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be at this time. Okay? Embrace where you are. And remember, it's where you're meant to be. Your journey is your journey. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. And I know that's easy to say, right? As humans, we like to compare ourselves to stuff. And getting out of that mindset and rewiring, it's about me. It's about me. Their journey is theirs. My journey is mine. That's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes it individual, right? Is doing your own thing, and how things unfold for you in your journey is how it's meant to unfold for you in your journey. You're not behind in any way. The other thing as well is if you are feeling like you're stuck, oh, everything's moving around me and I just can't. Sometimes Spirit will plant you and tell you, be still. And when Spirit plants you and tells you to be still, do it. Okay? Especially if there's all this other stuff going on around you. And the reason Spirit is going to tell you, plant yourself and be still, is because you are doing some very serious inner work on yourself, which means you need to be still and go within. You don't always have to be doing stuff externally. That's the Matrix way. Focus on the external, focus on the external, focus on the external, focus on the external. Never look within you. That's the Matrix way. But if you're on this journey and you're on the ascension path, okay, you know it's about going within, so without. As above, so below, as the universe, so the soul. Okay? It all starts from within here. So Spirit, it's planted you. Sit your butt down. You better sit your butt down and honor that journey. You're not falling behind and you're not lazy. You're where you're meant to be. The hardest and most sacred work that you can be doing is on yourself. And sometimes that means you just got to be still and let it happen. Let other people have their realities and have their stuff, but you do yours. Now, the next message that's coming through for you guys is, if you feel like it's taking a long time and you're wondering why it's taking a long time. Again, you're seeing everything around you moving and you just feel like, oh, you're just here, right? Sometimes, and I have found this on my journey, because I'm always the last one to get things, putting that in quotes, because it depends on your perspective. I now see I'm never the last one, baby. It's all in divine time. Spirit likes to cook things for me very, very slow to make sure it's perfectly done. But it took me a long time to realize that. I used to want to, it's like if you got a slow cooker, you want to crank that sucker up. Spirit kept turning it down. No, stop turning the slow cooker up. Let it simmer. And I was like, but why? Everyone else. Stop focusing on everyone else. But Spirit, no. Me and Spirit, we have some talks, y'all. We have some talks. Sometimes Spirit needs to get a little with me, right? Sit your butt down and listen. Okay? So sometimes if you feel like something is taking a very long time, it's because Spirit has you on simmer. And because Spirit is going to bring you that manifestation that you've been working for, but it's going to be so much bigger and so much more magical and beautiful than you could ever possibly imagine. And so it's taking its sweet time to cook it up for you. Think about it. Take that moment, just a second. That Spirit loves you so much, it's going to take extra time on your blessings. Right? Yeah. Again, I'm going to use an example here. I have been in physical separation from my twin flame for 10 years. He's been in Georgia and I've been here in North Dakota. He's finally getting ready to be here, y'all. It's taken that long. And I used to try to rush. Got to turn that thing up. Spirit, turn it back down. I'd turn it back up. No, Spirit, turn it back down. And finally I was like, what the heck? And it said, yo, it's because, number one, you're a twin flame guide. You have to learn the extra hard lessons to help others through it. Right? You got to have the experience to help others. And then Spirit was like, and the other thing is that when he finally does show up, it's going to blow everything out of the water around you. And it's going to be so perfect. Let me work my magic. Trust me to work my magic. Divine time. Let it simmer. Okay? Where am I at on my timer here? Okay. My message for you guys is to be still and let it simmer. You're not behind. And if your stuff is taking longer, it's because Spirit already knows you're going to be getting a surprise party. And it wouldn't be a surprise party if you knew, right? So just go with the flow. Honor your journey for you. It ain't got to look like anybody else's. And know that your journey is beautifully unique. Trust, flow, surrender. Okay? So, I hope this resonates. If you feel called that you would like to book a reading with me to help you on your journey, hop on over to my website, send me an email. I would love to work with you. And until next time, continue to surrender, continue to let it simmer, and watch the magic unfold.